Okay, well, we hit the 150 mile mark, so we're pushing on. Good morning and welcome to day 16 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Had a pretty good night last night. I think the low was 44. It was about 46 when I started stirring in my tent, about 4:30 or so. But yeah, no one ever joined me in camp last night, so I was there all by myself. But not a big deal. So we're pushing on into Paradise Valley Cafe. I think I got about a mile and a half left. Started hiking about 5:30 this morning. And yeah, it's warming up. Sun's coming up. So it's going to be a great morning. And I'm going to have some, I hope, pancakes. Nice cup of coffee. Okay, let's do this. Have a good morning, guys, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, I made it down here to the junction, which takes you to Paradise Valley Cafe. There's actually a little dirt road that I'm walking on that just keeps you off the highway, a little bit safer. So, the restaurant didn't open up for an hour. I guess I was just moving a little bit faster than I thought, but the terrain was pretty cruisy. So, oh, I know why I was moving so fast. It's called pancakes. Pancakes and coffee. So yeah, remember on the Arizona Trail when we did 40.2 miles, all because I wanted pancakes? Yep. Tell you what, hindsight, that wasn't very smart because that caused my leg injury on that trail. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna go down here, sit down, take my hiking shirt off, put my sleep shirt on. That way I smell a little bit better, and just wait for a few minutes and I'll go in there and get me a nice meal. I'll try to film what I'm eating. Yeah, I know that's exciting, but if there's music playing, I'm just not gonna do it. So, all right, let's go eat. Okay, I believe that is the cafe. The notes say look for a side trail. When you first see the building, it'll take you right to the gate. Otherwise, when you hit the big tree, there'll be another one. Okay, I bet we can figure this deal out. All right, we made it. It's time for some breakfast, folks. I'm still behind it, but I'll go around front and show you. Yeah. Paradise Valley. Let's go get some coffee. All right, just getting ready to sort through my resupply box, but getting rid of some trash. All right, I ate, got my belly all full. Now I'm just out here on the side of the cafe, getting my stuff organized. A lot of condensation last night, so I'm just trying to air out my sleeping bag. I got my hiker box, getting ready to go through the food. Let's see what else. I got my tent over here, drying out. So just gonna work on this for a bit and see if I can get reservations for Idlewild for Sunday night. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So that's what everybody's doing. Hello. Another hiker we've kind of been leapfrogging. Can't remember his name because I'm horrible with names, but so I just used the restroom. I'm inside Paradise Valley Cafe, and this is all the resupply boxes for hikers. So they shipped them to themselves, and they're just, once they get here, they'll have their food or whatever they shipped. Pretty cool. All right, we're here at Paradise Valley Cafe. We got Flappy.
Yep.
Right? Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah, correct?
Fat pack.
That's Fat Pack.
Fat Pack, okay. Sarah, we'll go with Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Seth.
Spicy.
Spicy.
gosh.
And
One hit
Raquel.
wonder.
What is it?
One hit wonder.
One hit wonder. And Duncan.
Alright.
Hi, okay. And oh, the infamous Clemens.
Infamous.
Right? He almost died from a snake bite.
3 times.
All right, guys, we'll see you down the trail. All right. All right, well, we're back. We're back on trail. We finally left Paradise Valley Cafe. I spent quite a bit of time there today. It's 12:30 now. I got there at 8 when they opened. Had some wonderful, wonderful food, an omelet, pancakes, coffee. It was just great. The place is amazing, very hiker friendly. So yeah, aired out my tent, my sleeping bag, just got all the condensation off it. And then before I left, I was standing there talking to Clemens, who you guys saw earlier. He's the one that about stepped on the rattlesnake at camp. Anyway, car pulls up, a bunch of hikers get out, and some that I've met on trail, Raquel and Seth. I've met them a few times. They're a couple out here hiking together. Duncan, Flappy, Sarah. So yeah, I think I was talking to Raquel and Seth, and we were just started talking about snakes, and everyone was showing snake pictures. And I think Raquel said, "Yeah, there's rumor up and down the trail of some crazy snake guy out here," and I was like, I said, "I think you're talking about me." She said, "No way." Yeah, and so I was like, "Oh, that's you?" I said, and they were like, "Oh, hey, this is the snake guy." So I don't know, they were expecting some kind of Florida Gator Man or Crocodile Dundee guy, and they wound up with me. But it was a good laugh, and they said, "No, we've heard it from multiple people up and down the trail that there's some crazy snake guy out here." So I don't know, that's a fun story, and just kind of neat, just a neat trail experience. So anyway, yeah, we got to move on. I don't know how many more miles I'm going to do today. I did 2.9 or 1.9, whatever it was. So, all right, don't want to be long-winded. Let's get down the trail, see if we can find some snakes. Have a great day, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, I don't know if I mentioned it, but we've got 29 miles to Idlewild. I did book a room there for Sunday night and possibly Monday. Just depends how quickly I get my chores done, get the videos uploaded. But yeah, so in all likelihood, I'll be there before Sunday, and I may just try and change my reservation to Saturday if they have a vacancy. But anyway, we'll just figure it out. Next water source is 12 miles, the next good one, I think, and it's like a mile off trail. So that's what we got. So oh, there went something. It was a mammal. All right, let's do this, guys. Kind of a cool orange flower. I don't think I've seen this one before. Pretty. Okay, I walked up on this prickly pear. I don't know what that is. But to me, it looks like a piece of bubble gum. But I don't know what it is. That is the strangest thing. What are the odds of me finding someone's piece of bubble gum all the way out here on a prickly pear? I look at everything, folks. Man, it's such a cool little area, but it's all uphill. Okay, here we go, more climbing. This moss or a form of lichen or whatever it is so cool. It is all over this thing. Let's see. Maybe someone can identify it, because I have no idea. But it's so bright. Some more of those massive pine cones. The two on the right are obviously much smaller, but man, they're so big. Super cool. There's a few more on the ground over there. Someone made a peace sign out of some pine cones and logs and branches. I guess they got bored out here. Folks, I am sweating like a donkey out here. Whew. Yeah, all that salt. Ooh. All right, been going for about 2 hours, so I'm gonna stop. I ordered like a 1 pound breakfast burrito to go, so this is half of it. That'll get some weight out of my pack, so I'm gonna sit here and enjoy. Beautiful little shaded area. Look at that greasy goodness there. Ooh, man. Oh, come on, buddy. Y'all ready to try this bad boy? Let's do it. Oh. That is wonderful. I'm gonna eat the other half for dinner. Egg, bacon, sausage, peppers. I'm glad I did it. For sure. Are y'all happy for me? Okay, funny story. So when I got to Paradise Valley Cafe this morning, I was sitting there eating, and a couple came in that I'd seen at some other places. They were at the Benedetti's with me, or with us. So very nice couple. But anyway, she walked in, she said, "Did you lose your poop kit?" I said, "No, I don't think that's mine, but I better check." So I started digging through my pack. Guess what? I didn't have my poop kit. Good thing I didn't need it last night. So it's got my toilet paper, my wipes, my little trowel to dig a hole with. Yeah, I guess I left it. You know that toilet in the camper I told you I was gonna use? Yep, I left it right in there. So I blew that place up. Yep. So of all the things to lose, you don't want to lose that one. Anyway, I think I have some toilet paper buried deep in my pack, so I probably would have been okay, but anyway. So fun times, the trail provides. They found it, carried my poop kit for me. Nice couple. Oh, goodness. Look at this guy. I came up the trail and he's sitting down on the job. You having a snack?
Lunch number 2.
Lunch number 2. What is it?
The tuna you gave me and some
Yeah.
tortillas.
Yeah. Your name was Manu, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. He doesn't have a trail name yet either, so. But he's back here in this cave. I think there's a mountain lion back there stalking him. He doesn't know
I
it.
can take him.
He can take him. I believe it. Whew. Man, we're just climbing, huh? Uh-oh, look what I just found on the trail. Someone's ear pod for the right ear. I know there's 2 people in front of me, so I should catch them here shortly. Maybe it's one of theirs. Hopefully. All right, there's the trail. I think I'm just gonna stop. It's almost 5 o'clock and there's another 1.5 miles to go to get the summit, but this one looks very sheltered from the wind. So we're gonna set up right there. All right, let's get this thing set up. All right, got my tent all set up, so I'm getting ready to dive in there momentarily because it's getting chilly. Sun's going down, wind's picking up, and the trail is right there. Hey, good evening, everyone. Okay, that wraps up day 16 on the PCT. Had a great day. Spent about 4 hours at Paradise Valley Cafe. It was really cool to see all the people I'd met along the way. You just never know when you're going to bump into someone again. Or again, like I said, you may never see them again. So, part of that group just passed my campsite. They're going to push on to 14 miles. This is about 11. But my back was done. And again, I got a reservation on Sunday night, so no need to push it too hard. But once I get past Idlewild, it's gonna be time to buckle down and lay down some miles. So, otherwise I'll never make it to Canada. All right, I'm gonna get up around the same time tomorrow, 5:30, and just see what I can do. It'll be another, I don't know, 10, 15 mile day, and they'll set me up for the following morning to get in Idlewild. So, great day on trail. Didn't see any snakes, but it was just a fun day. So, hope y'all had a wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow morning on the trail. Good night, my friends.